Like when I first started building, early 2000s, white cabinetry was not popular.
Yeah.
Back then, people were using birch and oak and stained wood. And then somewhere around, 2009, 10, 12, white started coming on. And then there was this period of time where like everything was white. Are you still seeing that? Is white still the kind of predominant?
White's popular because it just goes with any color.
With everything,
If you go with something that's really drastic, then you're into picking out your flooring, your hardware finishes, So white's a safe color to go with. What we see the most now is a lot of, warm tones. Like we see a lot of like green, white oak is very popular right now. That's kind of where like things are going, I would say. Like, I would say 5 years ago, things were a little bit more modern, like flat panel doors. And things are kind of moving towards more of like a traditional style from what we see, for sure. Yeah.
In addition to the cabinetry is the countertop. Again, if you look at the trends, if I go back to when I started building 20 years ago, first of all, nobody was doing quartz. It was like, what did they call that shit? Corian or Corian? Corian, yeah. Anyone still do that?
No.
So we used to have like, even in what would have been considered higher end or custom homes, laminate countertops back in the early 2000s were still the predominant choice.
Yeah.
And then the option was granite. And then at some point, I don't know when this happened, and maybe you can explain for the folks that are listening, but at some point granite went away and now everything is quartz, right? Like, do you deal with granite tops at all anymore?
So currently we don't fabricate granite.
Right.
I think granite just kind of got a bad name because you have to reseal it. It can be busy because it's a natural stone, so you don't get like symmetrical, where quartz is a little bit more uniform. Granite's starting to come back, but there's some positives and negatives to it. Some people say that there's radon in granite. Not very healthy, but if you have a natural stone or a quartzite, you could also put a hot pot on it and it doesn't ruin your countertop. Quartz is a beautiful product. It's man-made, more uniform in color, comes with a long warranty, very durable, and it's got really good value for what people purchase for. So most people go with quartz.